He's really tall.
There we are.
Cameron, I've never asked you this before because you're way taller than me. How tall are you?
5'10", give or take.
Right, I thought you were 6'3".
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I need
Christ did not bless me that way.
Good, same here, obviously. I'm 5'6", barely.
So Demetrio had requested this specific one. This is for all the poets here. It's called The Weight of the Pen. As a poet, do you prefer to showcase grace or pour out hate from within? I'll state it again. As a pastor over a populace, do you inspire to rewire minds or incriminate all of them? I'll state it again. As a person possessing power from a distance, do you merely dictate to some men or do you utilize your words to relate to a friend? I'll state it again. How can you, why will you, when shall you pick up the weight of the pen? This one's called Parkinson's pencil. I got this proclivity for creativity, a ceaseless hunger and insatiability, like what youthful men call lust, let's say virility. Well, right now, this blank paper stares back at me distractingly as if to ask the question, well, what will you write about, Mr. Author? Some kind of confession? Revealing obsession? Some retelling of your recollection? Don't forget you have to build a personal connection if you want to leave a lasting impression. Don't take this harshly, it's just a suggestion, something I once read in the comments section. You ruminate on your food for thought with mental indigestion. I'm not here to fix, just fixate on each and every imperfection.
Hey.
Paper doesn't talk her, so I thought it was that sniffing an ink blot that some shrink got. Uncertain, I bet this condition could worsen if I wasn't alert when doubt came to my door, grumbling, cursing. Knock, knock resounds the impact as continues nonstop. I'm your family now, there's no more mom and pop. Let me in, let's trade thought for thought. Fear would be here any minute pounding at the back. I don't want to wait to find out on how to react. I didn't want to use my windpipe to invite that type of insight.
Oh, dang!
That's when my thoughts tune my perception like antennas to usher in a deluge of dilemmas. Will I peep? Will I let the door creak? Will I let self-defeat secrete through cracks as animosity attacks, presenting opinions as facts, and my life seemingly lacks my desired outcomes and impacts? Because I'm always rewriting to find the right syntax.
Yeah.
Looking at the hand that life dealt me, if my relationship to myself is unhealthy, then what is it I'm truly imparting to others?
Yeah.
After all, an obligation looks at inspiration and smothers. Feels like screw it, don't get your head out of bed, just keep it under the covers. Close the blinds, hope no one peeks through the shutters. That's when a voice breaks through. What about hope? What about joy? What about this gift from God that you employ where the hours whittle away as you continue to toy with that gift that I gave both you and Leo Tolstoy? That deep thinker that likes to tinker, that all day demeanor to the point that when the sun's gone down, you're still the daydreamer. You gazing in the mirror and saying, you see how with all these flaws I live. But what about gazing in the mirror and saying something positive? For you to ignore the story that you've heard of me has got to feel like exploratory surgery. And remember, one of my nicknames was a man of sorrows. That's not a name that someone graciously borrows.
Okay.
Kid, you're looking at me like you're not aware of bliss. So be it, sit on the couch, I'll be the therapist. Yeah, mom's got MS, dad's got Parkinson's. Duly noted, the diagnosis startles them. The difference for them is they trust. You bottle up disbelief until it erupts. Is that why you retreat to being lost in thought, attempting to control that which you cannot? You've seen how the disease firsthand implicates when you've been up for a day and a half and each hand gets the shakes. Be as mad as you want, but the one along on the cross relates. I know what it's like in that moment when the human vessel finally breaks. So what do you want to entertain? Your faith or your fears? That you're spending too much time chasing after your careers? Kids, you can't see when the end of the timeline appears, and in worry and in doubt, you discredit each blessing as it nears. You're going to have to choose what's okay to lose, what's right to refuse, and where to give grace in place of the excuse. So for all the times that I wanted to talk that you would rebuff, I ask you with holes in my wrists, were my efforts enough? I said it was doubt, but it was determination knocking at the door. I said it was fear, but it was in fact faith asking me for more. No more questions, no more blank paper. As far as sunk costs go, someone already sank greater.
Bro, what?
Appreciate you.